Hello. Thanks for agreeing to set up this interview. As you know, we only have a short amount of time, so let's go ahead and get started right away. Now, I know that you've been involved in some work on community issues. Can you tell me what attracted you to the community issue that you chose at the beginning of the semester?
Yeah, well, thanks so much for coming. And to start off, I wanted to let you know that my community issue is water quality. And pretty much, I love water. Long story short, I love water. As a kid at my house, we had two ponds in the backyard, so I was always walking around the ponds. And then at my cabin, that has been in my family for 5 generations, we live right on the lake. So, water was a big part of my life. And growing up, I was able to notice that the water wasn't always clean. Sometimes you couldn't swim in it because it was too dirty or the levels weren't right. So pretty much that was my motivation for this topic, was that it's been in my life since I can remember, and I just want the water to be clean and safe so other people can enjoy it as well.
Okay, thank you. Now, your materials also said that you were involved in a community issue team project that focused on a call to action. Can you share with me what call to action your team put forward and why you chose that call to action?
Yeah, of course. So my team put forward the call to action to not, pretty simply, dump stuff that shouldn't be dumped down the drain. For example, we brought up the three topics, which were chemical products, grease, feminine products, and then like wet wipes, pretty much stuff like that. So we did this call to action because it was pretty simple to correlate to the audience, because a lot of us have dumped those things down the drain. So we gave the solutions for the chemicals. You can throw them away in special places that they have to discard them. For grease, you can just freeze it, then throw it away. And then for feminine products and the wet wipes, you can just throw those in the trash and you don't need to throw those down the toilet. So that was our call to action, and yeah, we used that because it was pretty simple to get across to the audience.
I see. Now, if I were to ask the other members of your team what they think your biggest strength is, what do you think they would say, and why do you think they would say it?
So, as a team, I think they would say my biggest strength would be determination. Pretty simply, it's I have the determination to get this point across to people because of my personal life with it, how I love water, I love swimming in it, love drinking it, and how I want it to be clean and safe for the kids, for the environment. So I would say my determination and just the personal aspect of it was what I brought forth and was my strongest aspect towards the group and the speech.
Okay, great. What for you was the most challenging thing about working with your team?
I would probably say the most challenging thing about working with the team would be the time. We met together as a team probably 2 times, I believe, and we got stuff done. We corresponded really well, but we were only together for about 15 or 20 minutes, so we didn't spend that much time together, which I think didn't help us, but it didn't like break us really. But we could have definitely spent more time, and if we would, it could have been a better speech. But overall, I'm happy with how we performed, and I'm happy with the information that we were able to give to the audience.
Thank you. Okay, last question. In 30 seconds or so, tell me what your biggest takeaway was from Com 110 this semester. What will stick with you and be useful to you?
So, my biggest takeaway was probably the golden rule. The golden rule, which is tell the audience what you're going to say, tell the audience what you said, and then repeat it again. Pretty much go through those 3 steps. And I took that away as a big thing to remember because I don't do that a lot. So after learning those 3 steps, I was able to do my speeches a little bit better than I used to do back in high school. So I think the golden rule would probably be the biggest thing that I took away from this.
All right. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me. We'll probably be in touch with you in the next few weeks or so. Take care.
Yeah, thanks for having me.